Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my morning routine. This is what my mornings look like Monday through Friday. On school mornings, the first thing that I do is wake the girls up, and I never expect them to get up right away, so I usually spend some time scratching their backs, rubbing their backs, just trying to get them to wake up, and then I will pick out their clothes while I'm waiting for them to kind of wake up. I usually open up their curtains so that the light comes in. That will also help them to get up. And then I will give them their clothes to go get dressed. And then for my oldest, I don't really have to do anything other than wake her up. Sometimes I don't even have to wake her up. She wakes up by herself, but she picks everything out and gets ready by herself. But once again, gotta get the blood flowing, so more back scratches to try to get them up. While they're finishing up, getting dressed, getting ready upstairs, I will head downstairs, put my hair up, of course. Will not do anything until my hair is up, and I go ahead and fill up their water bottles, get those all ready to go, and then I start on breakfast. So my girls are really not huge breakfast eaters. They also do get breakfast at school, which sometimes they'll get. Today they said they wanted breakfast at school, so I just gave them a lighter breakfast. We did croissants, some fruit, and a yogurt smoothie. And then I was just setting up the table and putting their food on it so that when they came down, it was all ready. I even put their show on that they like to watch, just so that they can get right to eating and not waste any time. And then I always like to go through their book bags and pack any snacks. The two younger girls get to take a snack to school, so I make sure they have those. And then it is time to go. I did forget showing me doing their hair, but I did do their hair. I just didn't show that. I went and I dropped them off at school, and then I came back home. I still have Isla with me. She does not go to school until later on, so I usually like to set up something for her to do. So today it was coloring the giant piece of cardboard that we got from our new TV box, and then I went ahead and I cleaned up the breakfast situation. I wiped down the table, and then at this point I am starving because I usually don't eat until around this time, which is about like an hour and a half after I wake up. These breakfast cups are so good. I also stopped at Dunkin' and got my iced brown sugar shaken espresso with cookie butter cold foam. That is my recent obsession. It is so good. I'm usually not a Dunkin' girl, but that drink is so good. I let some light in the house, and I'm gonna sit down and enjoy my breakfast and my coffee. This is usually the time I take to respond to emails or make appointments, things like that. In this case, I was on the phone with my sister. I want to thank Saki Pro for sponsoring today's video. It was time for me and the girls to get new toothbrushes. We decided to go with Saki Pro's GS5 electric toothbrush. This is an AI-powered toothbrush with a built-in smart screen. It is the next generation of toothbrushes. These toothbrushes clean better than any ordinary electric toothbrush. This is genuinely the cleanest my teeth have ever felt after brushing at home. There's up to 7 times more plaque removal, and with the AI tracking and real-time feedback on the screen, you see and clean missed spots. There is a smart timer that guides you to brush each zone of your mouth evenly for a complete clean. The timer has a 3-minute brushing time, and it pulses every 30 seconds to guide you through 6 sections of your mouth. I guess I've been brushing my teeth wrong my entire life, or at least not long enough, but this ensures that I'm going to get a complete clean of my teeth and that I'm not missing any spots, because the toothbrush will let me know if I am. Once you're done, it will let you know. It'll say finish and show 100%. This also leaves my teeth feeling like I just left the dentist. That's how strong it is. This is so great for the girls because it's fun for them. It's kind of like a game, and I don't have to hover over them or remind them to keep brushing. They are way more motivated to brush their teeth with these toothbrushes, and as a parent, I don't have to constantly worry if they are brushing their teeth properly. Great for the entire family with 5 personalized cleaning modes. There's beginner, whitening, fast massage, and gentle. I love to use the gentle mode because I have sensitive teeth. It comes with this awesome compact travel case, which is great for whenever we travel. It also comes with an extra toothbrush head. It's really easy to replace those. Everything, including the charger, will fit in that case. Also, there is a 150-day battery life, so you really just have to charge it once and forget about it for months. I also want to point out how slim and lightweight these are. I love the sleek design, and they just look so aesthetically pleasing. Not only that, but they do an amazing job at cleaning your teeth. You guys can click the link in my description and get a special discount. Something I've been doing for a few weeks now since I started physical therapy, which has been so helpful for me, is daily stretches and exercises that my therapist has taught me how to do, and they have been so helpful. I will usually put on some peaceful music, kind of doubles as like a little meditation session as well for me. These stretches have been really helpful in managing my pain levels, but also it kind of reminds me of how much pain I'm in, which is what you see here is me kind of just breaking down. I'm just going to keep it real. I often cry and break down a lot from the pain that I'm in and just all of the symptoms that I deal with daily. I was mostly just feeling super defeated this day because I woke up with not that much pain, and then the pain just kind of came on as the day went on, and it's just very defeating, honestly, being in pain so much and then having it go away but then come back is even more defeating. I also had an appointment with a specialist that kind of scared me a little bit and made me question my future and my quality of life. I was also a little bit stressed out and worried about that as well, so kind of just broke down a little bit. I got a good stretch, a good cry, and I moved on with my day like I do every other day. So since I had just stretched, I was feeling a little bit better. The stretches do really help with my pain, like I said, so I took advantage of that and I just did the dishes. Sometimes I go to bed with dirty dishes, sometimes I don't, but last night I did, so I just wanted to get that nice and clean this morning. I cleaned the sink out good, I disinfected it, got it all nice and sparkly, and then I went ahead and I ran the dishwasher. Felt so good to get that done. And then I did have a little bit of laundry to throw in. Unfortunately, my washer did not drain the previous load, so I had to rerun that and try to get it to drain, and I'm sure it's not even gonna drain it. Since I was down here, I decided to spend some time with the kitty. I always like to come down here a few times a day and just hang out with her. Now it's finally my turn to get ready. I went ahead and I washed my face. I put on some witch hazel. I like to use this as a toner, I guess, for my skin, and then I do some retinol and some moisturizer with SPF in it. I feel like retinol has been really helping control my breakouts. I'm not sure if it's meant for that, but I feel like it helps me. And then I do some eye cream and some lavender essential oil roll-on my neck and on my wrist. I did have a couple errands I needed to run today. I had multiple doctor's appointments that I needed to go to, so I just wanted to look somewhat presentable. So I just did some light makeup, and then I went ahead and I straightened my hair. I honestly love to wear my hair straight when it's freshly dyed. That's really the only time I like to wear it straight, because any other time it just looks awful. And then I went ahead and I got dressed. I put some deodorant and some perfume on, and then I headed downstairs, got my shoes, my coat, my purse. I did end up getting Isla ready as well for school. I did not show that, but I was going to go ahead and take her to school, and then that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.